Welcome to the Action Lab How to Problem Solve Using Learning Styles. Hey there, I am Melanie Matthews Calhoun, instructional leader, coach, and consultant. I've been in education for almost 3 decades, and I especially love working with and alongside educational leaders like you. In this Action Lab, you'll learn about a protocol you can use to make decisions within a group. Let's start with the foundational question. What is problem solving? Problem solving is the act of defining a problem, determining the cause of the problem, identifying, prioritizing, and selecting alternatives for a solution, and implementing a solution. While there are many problem solving models, tools, and protocols available, I want to show you a model I think aligns perfectly with coaching. As a coach, you are a leader. And as a leader, you must be able to problem solve issues. When you are coaching others, you're not providing solutions, but when you're engaging in coaching activities such as planning PD, looking at curriculum resources, analyzing data, or facilitating meetings, you must be able to have some problem solving skills in your tool belt to help you figure things out and find solutions. To do that, you can employ the classic six thinking hats technique, conceived by Edward de Bono in 1985. It's a valuable tool for brainstorming, creative problem solving, and making decisions. Essentially, it's a meeting structure which calls for devoting specific blocks of time to six different thinking styles. During each section, named after the different color hat, participants focus on the issue at hand purely from the perspective of that hat. Contributions of a different nature must wait until the relevant hat is in play. This allows the meeting facilitator to manage the overall tenor and tone of the conversation and allows a variety of perspectives to be heard. All right, let's take a look at each one of these thinking hats. The white hat. In this mode, you look at the information you have, identify what you don't have, and consider how you can get additional information. When the white hat is in use, participants are encouraged to present existing data, including statistics, reports, and tangible evidence relevant to the topic at hand. This hat is particularly valuable in establishing a solid foundation of understanding, ensuring that decisions and strategies are built upon verifiable and unbiased information. In essence, the white hat is not merely about stating facts, it's about developing an informed understanding of the situation. This approach can lay a reliable groundwork for subsequent hats, ensuring that the strategies and solutions developed are not only creative, but innovative, and also realistic and feasible. The red hat's primary value lies in its ability to bring forth the underlying emotional responses that might otherwise go unspoken or be considered irrelevant in more traditional data driven discussions. By explicitly inviting emotional input, the red hat ensures that these insights are not only voiced but also respected and considered as a part of the holistic understanding of the issue at hand. This process can be particularly enlightening, revealing personal values, concerns, and motivations that might significantly influence the direction and acceptance of decisions. Another key consideration is the recognition that emotional responses, while not always based on logic or fact, are genuine and can provide invaluable insights into personal and collective morale, apprehension, enthusiasm, and other critical factors that could influence the success or failure of a decision or project. This is important to note. Participants should not need to justify or defend their emotional reactions during this section. There are no wrong answers. The primary purpose of the Black Hat is to encourage a critical evaluation of ideas, strategies, and proposals, focusing on identifying potential flaws, risk, and obstacles. This hat is not about pessimism for pessimism's sake. Rather, it's a tool for risk assessment, contingency planning, and ensuring that decisions are robust, well thought out, and sustainable. Using the Black Hat effectively involves a careful examination of the downsides of a plan or of an idea. This includes considering worst case scenarios, identifying what could go wrong, and assessing the potential consequences of failure. The Black Hat's value lies in its ability to prevent groupthink and overly optimistic decision making. By deliberately seeking out potential problems, it ensures that plans are not just feasible and desirable, but also viable and resilient in the face of challenges. The hat that encourages participants to explore the positive aspects of a situation, focusing on opportunities, benefits, and value is the yellow hat. Unlike the cautionary black hat, the yellow hat is about envisioning the best case scenarios and the potential rewards that can arise from a particular strategy or decision. The intrinsic value of the yellow hat lies in its ability to counterbalance the natural tendency towards critical or negative thinking that often dominates group discussions. By intentionally seeking out the positives, this hat helps to cultivate a sense of hope and motivation, which can be particularly crucial in driving innovation and creative problem solving. It prompts participants to look beyond immediate obstacles and consider the long term potential and growth opportunities. The blue hat serves as the conductor of the thinking process, offering a crucial, overreaching perspective that ensures structure and focus. Distinct from the other hats, which are concerned with specific types of thinking, the blue hat is about managing the thinking process itself. It's the hat worn by the meeting's facilitator or leader, guiding the discussion, setting the agenda, and ensuring that each of the other hats has a turn. The primary purpose of the blue hat is to maintain a clear focus and direction throughout a discussion or decision making process. This involves establishing the objectives at the onset, defining the sequence in which the other hats will be used, and keeping the discussion on track. The blue hat is responsible for summarizing and synthesizing the inputs from the other hats, drawing conclusions, and planning the next steps. It's about seeing the big picture and ensuring that the process is coherent and productive. The green hat is specifically designed to foster out of the box thinking, encouraging participants to explore new ideas, alternative solutions, and unconventional approaches. This hat is the antithesis of the status quo, challenging the norms and pushing boundaries in the pursuit of creative problem solving. The essence of the green hat is its ability to cultivate a fertile ground for creativity. When this hat is in play, participants are encouraged to think freely without the constraints of criticism. It is a time for brainstorming where quantity and variety of ideas are more important than immediate feasibility. This could involve suggesting new resources, rethinking system approaches, or proposing radical instructional strategies. To use the green hat effectively, it's crucial to create an environment where imagination, and innovation are not just allowed but actively encouraged. This means temporarily suspending judgment and criticism, often associated with the black hat, and instead embracing even the most seemingly outlandish ideas. Participants should be reminded that the goal is not to find an immediate solution, but to generate as many ideas as possible, some of which may be the seed for viable solutions. As the facilitator, you have an important role to play in keeping things on track. Here are a few important tips to keep in mind. Number one, communicate each hat's purpose clearly. This understanding is crucial for the effective application of the technique. Keep the process well structured because it helps maintain focus and ensures that all aspects of the issue are considered. Manage the time effectively. This prevents overemphasis on one perspective and ensures a balanced approach. Get everyone contributing. This avoids dominance by a few individuals and ensures diverse viewpoints are considered. Keep people on topic or on hat in this case. Don't let participants start veering into another hat's category until you've moved on. Create a safe environment where participants feel comfortable expressing their emotions without fear of judgment. Record and review contributions. These notes are helpful for review and reference after the session. Use visual aids, considering the use of visual aids, symbols, presentation slides, or even actual hats to reinforce the mode of thinking being used. Use the underlying principles more broadly. The key purpose of the hats is to align everyone's thinking style in some important but not otherwise easy to neglect way at the same time, and by communicating this ahead of time, providing a structure that provides reassurance to meeting participants. You now know about the 6 thinking hats. So now when you have to do some problem solving at a meeting, you have the right tool to do so. Thank you for watching this Action Lab.